Gazer close, yeah, who would learn of the strange peoples and wondrous places of the Ninth Age? None of us can know the secrets of the entire world, but if you seek a little wisdom on a particular culture or nation, open up this tome and discover what there is to tell. So you wish for tales of chivalry? Very well. You shall know of gleaming armor and lowered lance. Some call it the fairest of the realms. But remember, Equitaine was born in darkness, and many a traveler has never returned from that mysterious land. Okay, gentlemen, this is Just Flow, and today I'm talking about the background supplement Tales of Chivalry from the Kingdom of Equitaine. As you all know, we have the background supplements going along with the slim releases, or if we manage and we plan for it before the slim releases. So yeah, this is one of the first backgrounds and the background supplements which come out before the slim releases. The background supplements shall bring you all more knowledge of what's behind the army, how life is there, what is the motivation, how the people feel, how the armies get there, how it is to be someone living there, to make the land and the armies come alive, and to inform people which ideas and feedback have a chance to be taken in account. Because, of course, in an army which is inspired from, let's say, the tales of King User Pendragon and Robin Hood, and likely the fairy tales of the old, such an army is very, very unlikely to be able to incorporate things like modern space traveling starships and other things. So, well, more background for people to feel more of how our world is. More info. The background team in the past has been criticized for the perspective, for less historical dates, for not giving special persons to identify. And I can tell you, a lot of those things the background team has worked on, has been inspired to put in. So let's see what questions and answers you'll get in this book. Okay, let's have a look at the start of it. The book still goes with the perspective from the people who live there or could live there, or from people who look at it from neighboring countries and realms. So the major story tying all together is that all within this book is a collection of letters and stories and excerpts and books and quotes from Mansur al-Hafiz to one of his nephews, who is going to be one of Equitaine's newest dukes. Perhaps surprisingly, perhaps unplanned, but now he is a duke. And he shall be prepared to know how his land is, how the people living there are, how his life and his job will be. And to answer that, there are several things covered. I'll start with a picture of a battle scene. Why do I start with it? Why do I start with a picture from Casp, our assistant head of art? Well, the first page in the supplement is about the history of a well-known battle and about a piece of art about it. If the battle you see here is the same battle as in the one which featured in the book or not, you'll only know if you take a look and read it up. Then it's followed with a short looking at the Equitaine society, about the different castes or groups there. The knights are looked at, the peasants, the culture, the politic, and you remember people saying, oh, there's no one I can identify with. Well, now there is. There are some notable individuals. Former kings. So, generals, ladies, damsels, and more. Yes, here's not the end. There are more of such persons in the book. I won't show all, cause you shall be able to still discover things in the book. And the next thing I'll get to you is about these guys. Yeah, it will be about the next things which are written are about the heraldry, about what on the shields and the horses, the symbols, and of the three major virtues of those knights. This picture, focusing on a group of knights clashing in battles, is brought to us by Macros24, one of our most knight fans in the art team. And well, but that's not the end. It's followed with a chapter about the religion. It's from the perspective of a halfling who is interviewed or questioned by an inquisitor in the Empire of Sonstal. So, different perspectives on it too. All is followed up with the Saralde. The Saralde? Well, it's a poem about the maid Sarald. In universe, it's an excerpt from The Lady of Light, a collection of poems and legends widely distributed throughout Equitaine. Later there follows a page about the geography, something about warfare and the Crusades, and there's something which may not be missed when talking about Equitaine. Their steeds. She got a page too. And what's with the Fae, you may ask? No, they haven't been forgotten. How much of the Fae are a topic? You'll see. All when you have a look at the 9th Age Fantasy Battles, a 9th Age supplement, Kingdome of Equitaine, Tales of Chivalry. I really loved that supplement. Why? Well, it gives us a world to fight in. It gives us the feeling for the army. Gives us the feeling for the peasants, for the knights. So one gets to know why and how. And for me personally, it was always that the perspective of the person, the story from their view, brought me more knowledge, more inception, more being there than a rough list of dates. So, I would invite you to have a look at Tales of Chivalry. If you love it, super. If there's something which can be made better, please comment. And if you want to read more of it, well, there has already been Beauty and Terror for the Dread Elves. And fear not, I'm quite sure that the armies which haven't gotten a lab yet maybe perhaps even the armies which are currently in lab process might get something like that too. So stay tuned and play the Ninth Age.